And at the stroke of 9 o'clock, just like that, we are live again from the 215. Welcome, Motosumo fam. Once more, my name is Gary, otherwise known as the Kid GC, and I'm gonna be your co-captain today as I take you through your 45-minute signature ride here at Motosumo. First off, welcome. This is my personal first ride of 2023, and I'm so glad to be able to share it with you guys. All of my beautiful friends that are joining us from the on-demand platform, I love that you're here, but make sure that you get into one of these live classes as soon as you can. You feel all the energy around you. I can see you on that leaderboard, and we can rock this thing out together, baby. Same goes to all them gyms across the nation that are streaming this workout currently. Did you know you can download the Motosumo app, get up on the leaderboard, send some emojis, feel the races, feel the energy up close and personal. Now, as I told you, I'm going to take you on your 45-minute signature ride. If this is your first ride here with us at Motosumo, we're going to go through a whole journey. We got some ups, we got some downs, but most importantly, we're here to work hard, get better, and have some fun. So as you take your machine, take control. I want you to ruffle them feathers, drop them shoulders, take 3 deep, intentional breaths in through that nose as you inhale all the good-ish, and open that mouth, exhale all the bad-ish. You let it slide. You set your intention. What brought you out of bed this morning? What got you here? That's what's going to take us to the finish line, as it always does. Y'all, we're going to make our way through our warm-up as we find a resistance 1. Now, when I say resistance in this bike, that is the amount of resistance it's pushing against your legs. It could be a knob, it could be a dial, depending on the machine that you're using. Right now, we're gonna find resistance 1, where we start. So you take that dial all the way down, all the resistance off of it. And then we're gonna pile on just enough that we feel that flat road pace. Our legs are a little challenged, but we're in control of the bike. Nice and simple, nice and simple. Let's get a flat road pace, resistance 1. We're gonna start our first 2 minutes, Motosumo. We go in 3, resistance 1, 2, and 1. Let's get it. So a beautiful fight always starts with the beautiful form. Let's get control of our tools, taking inventory. You drop them shoulders down away from the ears. Poke that chest out nice and proud, because you're a boss. You're proud of everything you do in this room. That chin stays up. I want us to imagine our core is engaged this entire ride, like somebody is consistently punching you in the stomach. That death grip in those hands, let's loosen that up, baby. We're here to work. It ain't that deep. Nice, soft bend in those elbows. Upper body's looking good. Let's take a look at the belt line and below. I want you to imagine your knee is not passing your front of your toe. We call that hyperextension. That's not the way to cycle here. Every single time that you stroke, I want you to imagine you're scraping that gum off the bottom of your foot. Keep a nice flat heel as you drive. Push, pull. So now you got the beautiful tools, y'all. You're ready to work. We're ready to have fun. We're ready to get better. New year. Maybe we have some new goals. Maybe we're just continuing the goals that we set midway through the last year. Me personally, as a trainer, I hate the new year, new me verbiage, because it doesn't make any sense. Every day we strive to be the best person we can be in that day and give the most that we can give in that moment. And as long as that stays true, we in good shape. We on the right track, baby. 45 seconds till we find our first increase here at Motosumo. So throughout your ride, we're gonna have 3 different styles of pushes. We got speed, resistance, and duration. Now speed, obviously that's gonna be challenging by how much speed we add on, take off, add on. Resistance, gonna be how much we add on to those legs. You're gonna find your first resistance increase here today. So when I count you in, we find our resistance 2. You're gonna crank that knob up until you feel like you're starting to pedal through some sand, some gravel. I wanna feel terrain. Resistance 2, Motosumo, in 3, 2, 1. Crank up that knob. Same, nice easy pace. No numbers to worry about just yet. All right, team, let's take a peek down at that little number, your dial. You'll see RPM on your app. That stands for revolutions per minute, and as always, that's how I cue the speed, or how fast we're gonna be going in this room. In just a moment, I'm gonna ask you to find something in your yellow zone. That is gonna be 90 to 100 RPMs here in Resistance 2. I call it the baseline pace. 90 to 100, let's find yellow zone, y'all. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jamie, you already know the drill. Not your first rodeo. I love it. Beautiful control, beautiful start. As always, y'all, these warm-ups, remember, they serve two purposes. One is to just set the expectation, set the tone, feel out your machine. And the other is to warm up that body, get those joints lubricated. So connect the breath with the motion, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let it flow. 15 seconds, yo, we got one more increase. We're gonna find resistance 3. You're gonna start feeling like you're pedaling uphill. It's gonna start getting a little challenging. You add on that resistance, the RPMs come back to 75, 85. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Crank the crank the resistance up, drop the RPMs. Nothing too crazy just yet, team. We got plenty of time to work today. We're gonna get nice and fast. Right now, I want you to take control of your machine, feel your legs warming up. If you're easily popping into that like 90, 95 range, nice and simple, then add a little more resistance. You're stronger than you think and more capable than you know. So we have a standing position here, Motosumo, when we get up out of the saddle. So when I count us in, our arms are gonna go nice and long to the end of those handlebars. You're gonna hover that booty over the saddle about an inch, inch and a half. Your hips are as far back to the saddle as possible, further engaging that core, and we create a midline of our body. We try not to deviate too far left and right. We're gonna stand up, Motosumo, hold what you got. In 3, 2, 1, let's rise. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling amazing this morning. For some reason, it was so hard to get out of bed. When I tell you every single muscle in my body is sore. Must have abused it this week, I don't know. But as I always preach, I focused on the next step ahead of me. Just getting up, then I relaxed. Just having that coffee, then I relaxed. Gave myself enough time to work through it step by step. And look, here I am, feeling way better than I did when I woke up this morning. So y'all, we got 30 more seconds here. "20 seconds from now, we find our first speed increase of the day, y'all. We gonna get them legs moving and grooving. So, you remember the yellow zone we found? We're gonna get back there. When you hit the saddle, we add 10 to 15 RPMs. Remember this pace right here, because this is where we're gonna bring it back. Let's go yellow zone, y'all. You got 45 seconds. We go 3, 2, 1. Drop to the saddle. Let's go. Jamie and Benny, I know, y'all know the drill. The push, the pull that happens around here. So this is a challenging push. But again, we're keeping in mind that we are not stopping our legs after this, so we're not chasing burnouts. Today's name of the game is sustainability, pace. 10 seconds, we're back in second position. We're back to the green zone. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that RPM, excuse me. Let's get that 75, 85. We're in the green. We do that one more time here, y'all. 45 seconds. Stay up, stay up. While we're here, let me give you that little pro tip, second position. If you notice yourself bouncing, pushing those handlebars all over, bring the hips back, tighten up the core like we're getting punched in the stomach. Imagine we have a dotted line through the middle of our body. We don't go too far left and right. 15 seconds till we find push number 2. Five seconds, y'all. Let's get ready. Booty hits the saddle. We're at 95 to 100 RPMs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get busy. Starting to get crazy up in here, y'all. Chasing that triple digits. We're just hugging them. I know we want a Motosumo. "15 seconds. This time we're back to second position. Here's the challenge, baby. We're gonna add a little resistance. We find ourselves resistance 3 or above. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me out of the saddle, 75, 85. Let's crank up that knob, crank up that dial. So we've been to resistance 3 in the seated position. Now we're here standing. So it feels a little bit different. We can use our whole body. We can use our core. It's a little less challenging. However, those hips are hovering. Core is engaged. Killing the game here, y'all. So we got 2 more colors to make our way through. First we find blue, then we find my personal favorite, red. So now, when I count you in, we're gonna add a little more resistance here, y'all. We're looking at like 3.5. Starting to get real heavy, heaviest we've been today. You're gonna give me a 30-second push back to that yellow zone. This is where the breath starts changing slightly, y'all. We're getting in the game. Let's get ready. 30-second push, yellow zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yellow zone, 30 seconds. Third time today. We know the drill. We get better, faster, stronger every time, y'all. Yes. 15 seconds. I want you to hold this yellow. We're gonna take our way all the way back down to the resistance 1. 3, 2, 1. Hold the yellow. Back down to resistance 1. Way to stay with me, y'all. So we're almost finished here, reaching the end of that warm-up. What I need us to do here, you actually have 15 more seconds than the timer says. What I need us to do here, 45 seconds, we're gonna crank it up, get the heaviest we've been yet today. We're gonna find blue zone, 65, 75 RPMs. Resistance 4, first time today. Start to make your way up there now. We crank it up, we feel it get heavy. As soon as we feel that push, let's get up to second, 65 RPMs or above. 3, 2, 1, we're up. Here it is. The heaviest, the strongest you've seen yet today. You've made your way through over 90% of the color zones of the resistances that we're gonna see here today. So one more time, you have the blueprint, you have the tools. Now it's time to get better, faster, stronger. 10 seconds, we're gonna drop down to that resistance 1. You give me your fastest push of the day. Let's start to get down there now. Resistance 1. We go red. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, come on. Let's go, come on. Let's go, come on. 105 or above. Yes, Jamie, came to commit. "15 seconds till we earn that first active recovery." In 3, 2, 1, green zone. Drop down that resistance just a little bit, green zone. Yes, amazing work. Let me get about my saddle, fist bumps all around to the world. So now we're nice and warmed up. Now it's time to get busy, time to go to work. Everybody get a towel, get a drink, do what you gotta do. You're gonna meet me in 90 RPMs. We are in resistance 2, resistance dose, and we're gonna make our way up. So your next one is gonna be a climb. Remember I said we have speed pushes, we have incline pushes, and we have duration. What is duration? I'm gonna tell you right now. So this entire time, we're gonna hold 90 RPMs, 90, something in the yellow. And as we make our way up the hill, it's gonna get a little more challenging. It's about 4, maybe 5 minutes long. I'm gonna give you a heads up. So adjust accordingly. 8 seconds, y'all. We find 90 RPMs. You give me resistance 2. Let's get it. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop all the resistance. You push up. We feel the 1. We feel the flat road. We push up some more. Oh, there's that sand. There's that gravel. There's that terrain. Now I'm locked in. So this one is gonna be a challenge over time. Right now, and I know y'all strong warriors may not be feeling the challenge just yet, but consistency and commitment is what makes this the most challenging. The number that you see on your RPM dial right now, it just became your best friend. Let's not try to move from it this whole time. Let's go 8 seconds, y'all. We're gonna add a little resistance here. First increase of the interval. In 3, 2, 1. Let's add it, come on. There it is, team. Drop them shoulders, keep that chest up. I want beautiful form to the finish line. 30 seconds to your second increase. As every time, you are always allowed to take control back of your fight, of your ride. You are in the driver's seat, not me. I can give you the blueprints and the tools, but you need to fly through the storm. If there's ever an increase that's not best for our development, then we maybe skip it. If there's an increase that we know we can do a little bit more, then we add it. We're here to grow, baby. 3 seconds, let's get some more resistance. 2, 1, let's go. T-Balls, welcome to the Saturday squad. All right, halfway through. So let's see if we can find a little bit of a challenge. For 30 seconds, I want you to hold 90. Let's get second position, y'all. In 3, 2, 1, rise it up. Boom. Drop the chest, drop the heels. It's the only way 90's gonna happen in second. Good, Jamie. Good, T-Boss. Right in, right up. So holding what you got. Do not move, y'all. Just hit the saddle. 3, 2, 1. Let's ride. Come on. We almost there. Almost there. So now, we're looking at around resistance 3. My stronger riders may be somewhere resistance 3.5. Wherever you're at, you have 2 more increases left to go, so adjust accordingly. If we find ourselves dropping into the greens, like the 80, the 75 range, skip an increase. "20 seconds, yo." This should be one of the heaviest that you can hold 90. I want the challenge to start burning. In 3, 2, 1, let's increase. As close to resistance 4 as you can possibly be right now. It should be grinding. Everything we do in this room is a spectrum. Everything has a range because everybody's fight is different. Plus or minus 5 to 10 RPMs is okay, but commitment is what I want from you. Whatever that number is, I want it to feel like the push. Feel like you're at that 85 to 90% effort threshold, because we gonna go 100 in just 30 seconds. For your final 90 seconds, I want us to do 30 seconds of them in second position. We may not hit this 90 anymore, but that's fine. I want you to see how far close to it you can fight. 10 seconds if you're not already at resistance 4. It's time to get there. You push to that 90. I know you can, warrior. Let's get this money. 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 4. Rise it up. Drive. Woo! Now them legs are talking, ain't they, Motosumo? "15 seconds till we hit the saddle." I see you hustling, Jamie. I see you working. When I count you and you hit the saddle, you give me everything you got left. Final 30 seconds. In 4, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good drive, team. Come on. Last 12 seconds, you're almost there. Deep breaths and push. First recovery of the day in 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Y'all, that was amazing work. You got 45 seconds right here to get a towel, get a drink, do what you gotta do. If you need a challenge, let's drop that resistance down and hold a green zone for me. Active recovery is always welcome in this room. Y'all are doing good, team. So, we had some duration. Now let's get some speed. I know we're itching to get them legs fast. So let's drop down to resistance 1 real quick, y'all. When you come back to work in 20 seconds, we're gonna be resistance 1, yellow zone, or excuse me, we'll start in the green zone. We'll be there for 45, yellow zone for 45, red zone for 45. As we increase, we get better. I'm excited, it's a good looking team already. 10 seconds till we rock. Resistance 1, let me get some green zone. 80 or above, 80 or above. Let's go high greens. In 3, 2, 1, let's get it. 45-second paces here. Green, yellow, red. And come on, baby, I'm the Kid GC. You thought I was gonna do that one time? We're gonna do that 2 times, maybe 3 times, depending on how them legs are feeling and how we're looking. Let's dig deep, get ready to commit. If we're creeping up into the yellows already, like I just found myself, let's get a little more resistance. We're a little stronger than that. There you go. We got plenty of time to get there, Motosumo. All right, team. When I count you in, I need that yellow zone. We got 45 seconds strong. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Now we get yellow. Get it. Jamie, I seen you been hustling in them yellows. That's that commitment right there. Loving that work. Set your goal right here, right now, team, as you make your way through your first interval, the practice round, we'll call it. 15 seconds, we go yellow or red zone. It's 45 seconds long, so it's our longest push yet today. Fastest yet push yet today. Motosumo, it's time to bite down. Get ready to work. 4, red zone, 3, 2, 1. Get busy, let's go, come on. Loosen up that death grip. Bend those elbows. Tighten up that core. Just like that, y'all. Let's push. 15 seconds down. Final 15, right through the tunnel, right to the finish line. You can see the lights. 8 counts, y'all. I want you to bring it back down to that green zone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. Breathe, control. For a little chance to stretch those legs out, y'all, we gonna rise it up one more time, second position. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. My rhythm rats were a little bit past the beat here, a little bit past the beat. 70s. All right, team, y'all are doing damn good, but I can say it a million times, but I need you to believe it. Let's dig deep for round 2. 8 seconds, you hit the saddle. Give me something yellow. Give me something great. Let's grow. 4, 3, 2, 1, yellow zone. This leaderboard is looking good. It's giving me all the butterflies, all the feels right here. "15 seconds. What can you add? Last red. Can you add a 5? Maybe a 10 RPM too? Can you add a little resistance? Maybe both. 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Red zone, red zone, red zone. Let's go. Motosumo, we have passed the halfway point of your ride. You're in this now. You made your decision to show up, and now it's time to show out. Focus on the next step, the next stride, the next second. Final 15 seconds left. Who's got some more speed for me? Eight seconds. Y'all are looking so strong. We're gonna take it back to green for 1 whole minute and then do this one more time. 3, 2, 1. Back to green for 1 minute. Motosumo Warriors, today I make you one promise. To show you some things you may never have felt. To take you to levels you may never have been. In order to do that, we're gonna have to do some stuff we may never have done. You take whatever time you need to keep breathing, as long as those legs are moving. Greens. Putting some flames out for all my warriors out there. Start to take inventory. Sweat dripping down the brow. Breath changing. We're out of the comfort zone, right? And this is where growth begins to happen. This is where all the work is done. Right here, right now. 15 seconds, you give me yellow. One more time. Maybe we crank up the resistance here, fighters. I've got yellow. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Connect back with that breath. You can, you will. Reminder, team, it is not that deep right here. We're never, ever, ever in here to punish ourselves. As I say, you are always here just to pass the test, to know that you are the bad warrior that you knew you were when you walked in. This is just proving something to yourself. 8 seconds, we go red. One final time. Earn your recovery, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is where you can leave it all on the interval. You have a rest coming up. Let's go. Way to dig deep, 9 a.m. Final 15 seconds. This is where you bite down. This is where you become great. Let's dig, 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 dig. 10. Come on. Play right to the whistle because you can. 3, 2, 1, recover. Y'all, you got a minute here to do what you need to do. That's what I'm talking about. Give yourselves a quick round of applause. Puff out that chest, shake off them shoulders. You are a boss in here, Motosumo. That's what I'm talking about. So get your towel, get your drink. In about 40 seconds, we are gonna make our way back to work. That was some speed. We had some duration. Now, it's time to use some intervals with resistance. We're gonna get nice and heavy here, y'all. Benny, that's that work, yo. Stay proud. Whatever you're feeling right here, right now, it's only accomplished by the work that you're putting in. Sadly, there is no easy way to this feeling. We don't just wake up in the morning and feel challenged. We don't just wake up in the morning and feel the work. We don't just wake up in the morning and feel better. It's accomplished by the steps we've taken to get to this moment right here. And the minute you start embracing that change rather than fighting it is the minute you grow to potentials you weren't even thinking about. 3 seconds till we come back to work, y'all. We go. Green zone. Let me get 75, 85 RPMs. In 3, 2, 1, 75, 85. Resistance 2, resistance 2. Alright, so we're back to that baseline pace. Imagine a 5K. This is challenging. We feel the legs being pushed back. But if I asked you to hold this for 5 whole minutes, it shouldn't be that big of a challenge. That's your gauge. 15 seconds. We're gonna give a little crank, maybe a quarter turn on that knob. Add a little resistance and find yourself in second position. Get ready here, y'all. Second position. Crank that knob up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Start to set your goals. What can you add? How can you get a little bit better, a little bit stronger as we make our way through these rides? You have about 4 or 5 increases in your song, or in your interval, excuse me. Take the time, digest the interval, set your goals accordingly. 15 seconds till we crank it up one more time. Eight seconds, Motosumo, this time. If you can, I want you to adjust that resistance without dropping to the saddle. We crank it up in 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to work. Keep pushing. Two down, 3 to go. "25 seconds. Tap back in. Let the music take you where you need to go. Feel that machine. It's nothing but a hunk of metal and some screws, y'all. Don't let it throw you around. Don't let it boss you around. You're in charge. 8 seconds, we can hit that saddle. I want us to add a little more resistance. Here's 4. In 3, 2, 1, hit the saddle, add it up. Bite down and drive. Right through that wall, y'all. All right, team. So let's see if we can throw a little curveball in here, because I see these riders looking real good, looking amazing on the numbers. 15 seconds from now, we're gonna find 30 seconds of a small speed increase while we hold this resistance. 8 seconds, you give me 5 to 10 RPMs, you get ready to bring it back here when I'm done. Ready? 5 to 10 RPMs. In 4, add it up. 3, 2, 1, push. Wherever you're at, you add 5 to 10. From this moment on, the numbers no longer matter. It's the feel and the effort that I want you to embrace. 15 seconds. Remember, we don't stop them legs, yo. Wrap your mind around it, get right with it. 8 seconds, we come back to where we just were. 5 to 10 RPMs down, resistance up, baby. 3, 2, 1, down, resistance up. Those of you who have been counting, 4 down. I promise you 5. We got 1 more to go. Stay with me, stay strong, you're almost there. That's what I'm talking about, Jamie. I better not be the only one out here sweating like this. I can feel the work, I can feel the energy all around the world, all of us in pursuit of different goals, in the same room, sweating. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? That's one of the most beautiful things about Motosumo here. We all got different stuff going on. We all started the year off different. We all have different intentions on this bike, yet here we are, all together, greened out. Love it. In just a moment, y'all, I want us to rise up to second position. You have 1 more minute, the heaviest that you've been yet today. 10 seconds till I crank you up. 1 more minute here. In 5, resistance 4 or above. In 3, 2, 1, crank it up. Get up out that saddle, y'all. Woo, them pedals is pushing back for show. You'll notice I haven't said anything about RPMs in a couple of minutes. There's a purpose to that. There's an intention behind that. Because we're not focusing on numbers anymore. You have less than 10 minutes left in your ride, y'all. Way more than halfway through. This is where we just bite down and commit to the finish line. You've already won this fight. I just need you to make it to the end so I can raise your hand. Let's hit the saddle and finish 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, finish. "15 seconds. Here's our 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got an active recovery. 30 seconds of recovery. If you need a challenge, you can rise up to second position and just bop it out for me in the 60s. Y'all, way to stay committed. So now I need you to finish out with our last incline or our last hill of the day. Remember, we've been making our way up, increasing as we go. So now we're gonna try something a little different. We're gonna make our way back down to that flat road so we can race to the finish line. We're gonna start off about a minute here, resistance 4 in the blue zone. This is, in fact, the heaviest you've been yet today. Whatever you ended at last round, that's where I need you to start. Let's get that resistance up or hold it where you were. 1 minute, blue zone, Motosumo, let's get heavy. 3, 2, 1, come on. Your choice here, second position or in the saddle. Whatever gets you in that blue, whatever keeps you in that zone. So the name of the game is to increase. Every time we drop down, you add some RPMs. So 30 seconds from now, you're gonna take off just as much resistance as you need to get me back into the green zone. Just when you're thinking you can't in this round, we must remind ourselves that we in fact already have. Every single interval you're gonna hit on the way down, your legs have already been there. So now your mind just needs to commit to going back. 15 seconds. 10 seconds, y'all. Take off just as much resistance as you need. Could be a quarter turn, could be a whole turn. But I need 10 to 15 RPMs. In 4, in 3, 2, 1, green zone. There it is. Beautiful control, guys. Almost exactly 5 to 10. While we're here, let's rise it up. Second position. In 3, 2, 1, let's rise. 30 seconds. So that was such a beautiful increase. I'm a little pressed to see how you can make it better the next time. But I'm excited, yo, and I know you're gonna impress me. 15 seconds till we drop resistance again. 5 to 10 more RPMs. Start to drop that dial now, y'all. We should find ourselves somewhere around resistance 3. Somewhere around resistance 3. In 3, 2, 1, hit the saddle. For those of you who need a little bit of structure, a hard gauge, something to aim for, 85 to 90 and nothing more in this round right here. So there's 2 more intervals left to go. Basically, we're gonna hit the flat road, or excuse me, hit resistance 2 in about 30 seconds. You're gonna find the yellow zone. This one's gonna be a little shorter because it's 30 seconds yellow, 30 seconds red. This minute we're pushing and hustling, y'all. Get ready. 15 seconds. Take off only as much resistance as you need. If you want an extra challenge, you don't touch that dial. 5 seconds. Give me that yellow for 30. 3, 2, 1. Let's ride. Ooh, this yellow feels a little different, doesn't it? Them legs don't quite feel the same. It's not that baseline pace that I'm used to. For some reason, I'm feeling fire. I'm feeling heat. Ten seconds, y'all. 30-second red zone. Let me see the fastest you've been today. Jamie, I know you about to hustle. Benny, I see you creeping up. T-Balls, let's get this money. We go in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds red. This one may be closer to 105, 110. That's okay. I need to drive. Do not worry about the number on the screen. Worry about the feeling in your heart right here. Are you pushing to 100% effort? Can you give me more? 8 seconds. Let's ride. 3, 2, 1. Recover. You got 30 seconds here to get your mind right, Motosumo, before we finish this out. You have 1 more interval left to go. And it's because I want you to prove something to yourselves. Now, you're deep in the bag with every reason left to quit. Just when you thought you were tired and you had nothing left. It's the deepest that you're gonna dig all class. Let's get ready here, y'all. 10 seconds till we rock. I need 1 minute. 1 minute yellow. Woo! All right, let me get them smiles up. Let me get that chest up. We come back to work. 1 minute yellow. 3, 2, 1. Let's finish this out quick, y'all. Don't want to keep you too long. Quick change, 45 seconds, deep breaths. So now, it's gonna be your final 30 seconds of the day. What you got left in the tank? What's the fastest you've ever seen on this bike under 130, please? The fastest you've ever seen on this bike under 130. I need you to crank up that resistance as much as you can. We're gonna finish strong in 20 seconds. Set a goal. "15 seconds, y'all. We're at the bottom of the hill. We overcame the entire fight. And now it's time to drive right through that brick wall. 30-second push in 3, 2, 1. Let's race. Legs moving and grooving. Push, 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 push. 15 seconds, y'all. Stay with it. Go, 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 go. We in there. Fire's building. Finish line's in sight. I can see the light. Stay with me. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Recover, y'all. Fist bumps for everybody. Drop them emojis in the chat. You already know. Saturday workout has been destroyed. Y'all showed up, showed out, committed, and this is the outcome. Stay so proud of everything that you just did. Let's get a couple seconds to get that breath down. Do that one more time. Bring those hands down. Inhale as you bring your hands nice and high. Open that chest up to the sky. Careful not to fall off your bike. This time on the exhale, we slowly bring our hands down, forward fold, right through the heart center. On my second inhale, bring my hands out nice and wide, open that chest. Think about dropping your thumbs down towards the ground and pushing your hands out. Open up that chest, stretch out that lower bicep. On the inhale, we'll bring that left arm up to the back, fingertips past the midline of the spine, and you'll pull it with that right hand. Woo, this tricep is extra tight. Inhale all the way up. Exhale back down, y'all. And then final breath, bring yourself back to the center. I want you to just take a moment and be grateful for the ability of your bodies to get up and destroy this workout and all the workouts like this. And then another moment for the commitment and dedication it took to have seen this through on your morning, on your 2023, on your January. Y'all, as always, take that feeling of accomplishment with you and always remain grateful. We get to get up and do this thing every day. Y'all have been so amazing. My name is Gary, the Kid GC. This has been your 45-minute signature Motosumo ride. If you're not already, make sure to follow, show some love on Instagram at the Kid GC, and of course at Motosumo. For everybody in the gyms and around the world on my on-demand platform, make sure to drop in on that app so we can all live in this thing together. Guys, stay beautiful, stay great. Way to rock it out on a Saturday.